Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a Calvin ball layout that is also based on one of the 30 Days of Sketches by Christie's Beautiful Life. And this is the original. It has the giant word love and an overlapping scripty is and a photo and an arrow. It looks like that there are also some stripes of paper. I think I'm going to simplify it and not do that because I'm going to put some paper layers behind the photo. My photo isn't 4x6. It's, I think it's pretty close to square. I love this, and I actually could have cut letters with my silhouette, but I decided to do it this way instead. I found a scribbly font and I gave it a shadow and I printed it huge across the 12x12 page. And then I'm going to build on that. I printed a scripty word is in red. And I have some journaling that I'm going to add to the page too. Let me cut this out. I printed photos for a couple of other pages as well. Let's see. That's not for this page. I have to put that over there so that I don't lose it. I'm doing a page about old Crocs. I just, going through John's stuff and found these old things that are just too nasty to donate, but how they got nasty is the story. They've been around the world and slogged through mud and rocks and all kinds of things in on several different continents. So, oh, there, I did it again. I'm so sorry. I did okay. It's not too out of kilter there, so I'll bring it back down, and I'm gonna really kind of stay way over here. Okay, so that's that journaling. I'm gonna need my trimmer. What I want to do now is I've got this photo. I'm going to back it, mat it with this kind of globe looking thing. I make a reference in the journaling about crossing the globe. This is actually going to be a mat, and I kind of wanted the latitude longitude lines to have that movement around. It's subtle. You don't really see it a whole lot. He's got a checkered shirt on, and this is kind of a grid pattern, but it's on a globe. Okay, so this is, let me measure that. It's not quite 4x4, so I'm going to cut this 4x4, or maybe just slightly less. And I'm going to kind of have it at a slight angle like that. That is from, gosh, I think it's a Cartabella cruise related line, or cruise themed line. This is a really pretty wood grain that I'm also going to put at an angle kind of down at the bottom. And then I'm going to put this back here. And I'm going to layer it onto here. And I'm going to do it kind of the same way they did, in that it overlaps the V and the E. Mine doesn't cover up as much, but okay. And I've got a little piece of torn paper here that kind of also reinforces that red color scheme. And I'm just going to put that outside here. I'm not going to clutter this one up with as many Calvin ball points as you're used to seeing from me, but I want to have some something special. Where's my is? Here it is. Here it is. Okay, let's see if I can fussy cut that in a way that it shows up nicely when layered on top of the black scribbly stuff. What the original is, you know, love is, and there's an arrow pointing to whoever's in the photo. And I just thought that was perfect for how I'm feeling at the moment. Let me put some foam tape behind this, and getting some foam tape behind the little dot is going to be strange. So I may use a piece of bling for that. I've got some red blings. I pulled it out just in case. That would be a good. And they've got the is layered over the L. I'm going to layer mine over the O. And let's see if I can find some bling that's the right size. That, I think I need something just a little bit bigger than that, maybe this. There we go. So that's my bling. And I've got my arrow here, and I printed the arrow, or I die cut the arrow out of an ombre pink. And I'm rethinking the wisdom of that, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I'm going to put some, this is my die, and I cut it out of white foam, the same foam I use, you know, came in the same package as that foam. I'm going to use some liquid glue and attach the pink, and it becomes puffy, it gives it some dimension, and it doesn't just kind of lie flat on the page. It takes a little bit of finesse to kind of get it overlaid, but just a trade secret, if a little bit of the white underneath shows, that just kind of adds to the dimension. So if you can even offset it on purpose if you want to. So I think I'm going to leave this one offset. That's how it went on, and I don't have any problem with that. Okay, this is photo paper, so you know what that means. That means that wherever it hits, it attaches quickly. So have to be a little bit careful. And I've got this heart that I want to use somewhere. I'm not sure if I like it kind of right under the is. I'm thinking maybe on the arrow. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue and I'm gonna spread it out so it's not a liquid glob. And it's enough for that heart to stick without being a big issue. Now I have a couple of red enamel dots that I could use. You know what I haven't done is I haven't put the journaling. Can I first of all, let me do this. In fact, I'm going to staple it. It's a way to get a point, but just have it still be kind of subtle. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to layer it under there, just kind of leave it there. And my journaling says, this guy, this smiling, happy, handsome guy, this guy defines love to me, and he always will. This photo was taken in Seattle on the homebound leg of a business trip. We were typical tourists that day, going all the places, seeing all the things, riding all the rides, and just generally enjoying everything that the city had to offer. I picked this particular photo because of the gorgeous smile on his face and because the red shirt matches the color scheme for the page. And I wrote, as I type this, the shock of his passing is still sharp, and my eyes fill with tears anytime I see an image of him. I miss him every minute of every day, always will. Okay, so having said that, I'm going to have a dot here and one here. And I have another red dot, but it's not the same red. And because I have this pink, it could probably work. But I honestly don't know where else I'd put it. Let me do this. And that's kind of a way of attaching that. And I can do this one here, and it's kind of separated from those, and you really can't tell that it's a more muted form of red. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do for that page. Not a lot of Calvin ballpoints, but it does match the sketch, and it's a page that I think I will enjoy displaying around, and I love it. And it's about love, so that seems appropriate. So thanks for watching. And hopefully this might give you an idea for something you could do. You could actually print your font in a huge like this and print it on regular typing paper or 8.5 by 11 paper, and then cut it out and then pop it up on foam and use it almost as a cut file. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.